Hey everyone, it's Cassie and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to figure out my February TBR. I have no idea on when I want to read except for one book, and that book is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. As you can see, I am currently on part 3, 122 pages in. I need to read this first before I go on to the February TBR. But my plans for my TBRs have changed this year. I've seen a lot of people talking about this and doing this, and I wanted to try it. I know Bookworms does this. She kind of started it, I think, and it's more for a book club, I think every other month, every couple months or something like that. And it's called Book in a Jar, and it's her book club type thing. But I figured for mine, it would be, I would use this jar right here with all the books that are from the first 3 shelves. And this would be the first book that I'd have to get to of the month after, I finish this one. And then after I finish this book, I plan on trying to read an ebook. And then after the ebook, I plan on reading my choice from the bookshelf. Alright, so let's shake up the jar. And let's see what book I choose. Oh, and if it is a sequel to a series that I have not even started, I have to read the first book of that series. So I have it here. I have not looked at it yet. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know what it is. Okay, let's see. Oh, Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Rosh. This book right here. All right, that was a good pick, I think. I've been wanting to read this for a while now, and I'm pretty excited. Now I have no excuse to not read it because I pulled it out of my jar. It has to stay out, right? I have to read it. That's what I said. I pull this out. This will be the next book I have to read, and it has to be read first before I read anything else. So with that book kind of being a short book, I think I may pick a really big, fat, chunky read. And I'm going to go with Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Got this for Christmas. It's huge. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. And I've heard really good things about this book. I think it's a series, or working on to be a series. I'm not sure. From what I've heard about this book, it's kind of about this guy talking about his life and what he goes through with magic and all this certain stuff. But I've heard it's really good, and I'm excited, and this is going to be on my TBR for February. The next book I want to read is The Language of Thorns. I mean, I've already started on it. I've already read the first 2 books in it. So I need to continue on with the next book. After The Book Thief and after Snow Like Ashes, I will read the 3rd book in this and then move on to The Name of the Wind. Or I may just finish all of this. I don't know yet. But right now I've just been reading one story at a time after I finish a book, which is taking me longer than I thought. Another thing I want to do is to read an Archie comic book. I always keep them in order from the days they were published or the years they were published, from 1 to whatever they're out now. And if you can't tell, this is the oldest one I have. I got it at a yard sale. It is number 2 of Joke Book Comics Digest. Let me see. Oh, it's falling apart. 1978. I plan on reading this month because I love Archie comics and I need to get back into reading them again. So now I'm going to get on my Overdrive app and see about getting an ebook from the library to see what I want to read. I put a lot of books on my wish list. Some are new, some are older, some are hyped up, some I've not really heard of. But I just went through one day and just scrolled through all of the fantasy books and just clicked wish list to see, because I don't know what I want to read right now. So I am going to name off a few. Oh, some of these have actually turned unavailable. Okay, that's fine. So some of these are available. There are Witches of East End, Reign of Shadows, The Bone Season, I think I may get that. The Star-Touched Queen, The Girl from Everywhere, Stardust, which I did see the movie and I thought it was a cute, okay movie. The Replacement, The Girl Who Never Was, Magic Study. Reagan has been hyping up Magic Study and it has made me want to read it, but it is now on the wait list, so I can't get Magic Study. The Goose Girl is available. Haley in Bookland has been talking about the Goose Girl. She just read the first 3 books, and the first 2 books are available right now on here. There's Fablehaven, The Wish Granter, I have been wanting to read that. Wrath of the Storm, Ruined. Before She Ignites is available. I could listen to the audiobook of The Girl Who Played with Fire, and I could read along with it because I have both The Girl Who Played with Fire and The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and I have them both here on audiobook available, and I could read along with it. That's a good idea I may have to look into. The Diviners. I've heard the audiobook and the ebook are both available. I want your opinion. Should I listen to the audiobook of that or get the ebook? Because I may wait till March for that. You guys let me know your opinions on that. If this book I'm getting ready to pick is still available by the time I get The Book Thief done and Snow Like Ashes done, I am going to choose to read Silver in the Blood by Jessica Day George or Goose Girl by Shannon Hale. So if those 2 books are still available by the time I get these 2 done, I will choose from those. If one's available and one's not, I'll just pick one. I may have my son pick again which book out of those 2 books for me to read, just like I did with Peter and the Starcatchers and The Book Thief. We'll see how that goes. Alright, you guys. That's my TBR for this month. Plus an ebook. Phew, that's going to be a lot of reading. Hopefully I can get it done, considering I only read 3 books, 3.5. I'm going to say 3.5. Maybe 4 because I read 2 of the short stories. I want to say 4 books last month. Hopefully I can complete this. I've got a really huge book here. Let me know what books you are wanting to read in February down in the comments. Let me know if you've read any of these books, and I guess let me know what you've rated them. I mean, I'm kind of nervous going into books knowing what people thought of them because I don't want to be turned down off of them. But anyways, just let me know if you've read them, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye!